So yeah guys, let's go on a tour of the world's smallest airport ever. I was a bit worried because I thought I might get lost. I love these things. Yeah, it always reminds me of an airport. Airports in the morning are always a great feeling. I'm a bit worried about vaccination, especially getting into Miami if you need a vaccination, but I'm not worried. I love it in South America. So yeah, just Aeroporto International Silva Petrossi. It's like an Italian name, very strange. Yeah, it's really nice to relax. You know, after Rio de Janeiro, you just feel kind of dirty all the time in Rio de Janeiro. But like I say, I think it's because of the Terra de Mate. Brazil needs Terra de Mate. I just had my yerba mate, it's my Terra de in the morning this morning to cleanse myself out. I feel much lighter. Like straight away after I had my Terra de Mate yesterday, you saw it, the drink in the last clip, was me drinking all the herbs and everything that cleans your liver, all the red herbs, the green herbs. It looked like something of a witch doctor gives you in Peru, all those movies you see about witch doctors. It's completely empty, this airport, so my flight's going to be completely empty. I've got a long layover, like a 10-hour layover in Santiago. So in the next clip I'll show you Santiago. Yeah, Chile doesn't have any sexy people. It's just all, the guys are really cool though. Chile has the most lovable people ever. Just the best humour. Like the actor who plays Joel in The Last of Us, the new series. There's no one here at all. Obviously, because these gates aren't open, but the other gates will show you some people. I heard some Americans. But it's really nice to be back in a civilized kind of environment. Obviously, there's kind of rules. It's kind of good and bad because civilized, they get kind of people uptight. But you do get sexy people here. You get kind of European. Oh, not sexy people. My type of guys. Like black people do really well in Brazil. Like I said. But here. I like the girls a lot, more my type, more set. But obviously, you can't. I say that, but obviously, it's all about energy. I have met girls who are Brazilian. It's all about the energy, you know, who are black and Brazilian or whatever, you know. And you get different types. So I keep saying that, but you know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to energy. Because I have met voluptuous, chubby girls, you know, sometimes who are voluptuous, who have great energy, who are really confident energy. So yeah. But anyways, you've heard me waffle on about that in the other videos. Yeah, I'm really worried about entering because it's the first time travelling through airport without since the vaccination. What are we doing? That's 10:50. That's what's Santiago on time. 10:50. Gate 2. I'll show you gate 2 where I am. But it's just nice to relax. I needed this. I needed to cleanse my organs and everything. Like straight away after I had the Terra de Mate yesterday, which the herbs. Look at this guy. He just looks completely different from people in Brazil. He looks classy. He has a nice shirt. You know, summer kind of style, and they look clean. That's because the people here look clean. Because in Brazil, everyone looks dirty or smells dirty. Because you're at one with nature, which is healthy for you. But sometimes they're at one with nature too much, you know. And they don't have yerba mate today. That's the main reason. So they don't cleanse their organs. Even yesterday, straight after I had Terra de Mate, my whole body just felt clean. Straight after I had the Terra de Mate, I pooped like I've never pooped before, because that's after 7 months of just food from Brazil, you know, powdered queijo, acai, which is just all sugar, especially in the south of Brazil. All the cake, you know, they have cake and everything every day, especially when on the go, just pastries and everything, especially around South America. But here I had Terra de Mate and I just instantly went for a poop. That's what, trust me, if you have breakfast and you have Terra de Mate, you will instantly need a poop. The people here are much more adorable. Like woman there, she's much more adorable, and everyone here is much more peaceful. I think it gives you natural energy. Whereas coffee gives you crazy over the top energy. Where if this was Brazil, everyone would be shouting, "Lava, lava, lava, lava." But here everyone's so peaceful and so nice. But in Brazil, everyone's crazy. But here, this is one of the best cafes. Really smells, the cake and pastries smells delicious. Obviously you have to walk through all these stations. But this is it. This is all the gates. And this is the end. This is the last gate. This is how big it gets. But everyone's queuing for my flight. So I'll queue up soon. But yeah, just I got a few people here. But yeah, I had the yerba mate yesterday, and I feel much more clean, much more like after I went for yerba mate and needed to poop straight away, like, and I just pooped and pooped and pooped. I had to rush to the nearest bathroom in Ciudad del Este, and yeah, I pooped everything out, and now I feel less frustrated. Like usually in Brazil, my organs and my body just feels kind of frustrated and angry, and like in England, if you like in like in any place, you eat a lot of, if you go a long time without cleansing your organs. Usually I cleanse my organs by cleansing my colon by a colon flush, which I did, a saltwater flush, but that tastes disgusting. And you have to use saltwater flush, and it doesn't feel so good. It doesn't feel natural. I know you pee everything out, it's like poopy water and everything. You probably would. This whole video is me talking about poop, by the way. But yeah, and poopy. I love saying I need to poop. This is the migration here. I was a bit worried, but yeah, I just pooed everything out, and I now feel so much more lighter. I feel much more fresh. I feel like my whole body's just been washed. Like my inside has just been through a car wash. You know, all my organs, everything. And this is why they look cleaner. If you look in any Paraguayan online or any, like you get the few hot Paraguayan girls that aren't addicted to fast food, that live in the countryside, they drink tereré every day, and they look really beautiful, like they look like they glow. Like they have the girl next door type of girl, and like I met a girl here, she was like so, she was really like the sweet girl next door, you know, that kind of thing. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh, muy bonito. Muy bonito.
¿Te gusta?
Yeah, te gusta. Oh, acá este pasado año. Yeah, vives aquí un año, pero
Sí.
a volta a go a Chile agora. Wow, muy bonito.
¿Te gusta?
Yeah, muy bonito.
Todo beautiful.
Yeah, oh, yeah, today, esta mañana.
Sí.
Muy gusto today, por limpio mi cuerpo. Plus limpio.
Qué bueno.
Necesita.
Espectacular.
Excuse me, can I do video video para YouTube?
¿Para mí?
Yeah, is that tudo bem? Tudo bem? Es muy bonito. But tudas turismo video para muy bonito aquí.
Todo bonito.
Muy tranquilo pessoas aqui.
Okay.
Gracias, amiga.
Chao, buen día.
Chao.
Ven.
Have you got anything interesting?
A present for you.
Wow. Yeah, I was in Plaza
You are like terrorist?
Oh, muy gusto. Todos días a tereré con jengibre, mente.
Chipa, menta, limón.
Oh, leche con cocido.
Oh my God.
No gusto. Oh, leche con cocido, muy gusto. But tereré, todos mundo, todos país necesita tereré. Because muy limpio mente, muy limpio cuerpo.
Todo.
Todos.
Con limón.
Sí, limón.
Where are you from?
Inglaterra, but
Inglaterra,
yeah,
my God.
vives in Brazil por 3 años and vives aquí un año. And but Brazil, muy brasiliano comida, and muy. But I was in Ciudad del Este antes.
Panzudo.
Yes, I was in Ciudad del Este today, and just todos limpio. Oh,
Thank you for you.
¿cuántos dinero?
No.
Gracias.
Present for you.
Oh, gracias. Obrigado, mi. Gracias. I'll show you. Can you give me a high five? Gracias, amiga. Muchas gracias. Muy bonito. Muy bonito. I'll show you. Give me. Muy simpático pessoas aqui. Give me. So ven aqui. Aeroporto Silvio Petrosi.
Today.
Wow, today por bonito pessoas. So ven aqui por amiga.
Así, mira.
Ah, gracias.
And
Sí.
I drink Coca-Cola.
I'll put it on me bolsa aqui.
Ciao.
Gracias, amiga. Ciao. So just give me a free thing. It's really so come here and support it, guys, because here there really are poor people. But it's not like Brazil. In Brazil, everyone's screaming at you, shouting, "Oh, Veneki, come here." So after a while, the stress gets to you, the war zone gets to you. So you just need to relax. Hola, amigo. Bueno. But here, yeah, it's like it's really good to relax. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you go online or anything. I mean, Brazilian girls, they have that warm energy, but they just feel dirty all the time. And it's because of the food. And if you want to know anything about a place, that's just the entrance is just right there. So that's how small it is. So if you want to know anything about a place, just look at the diet, what they're usually consuming. But here, the girls, if they if they, you know, a lot of them, they don't have much to do here. There's not much life here, so they're really kind. They live for being kind and really nice. That's the excitement, because they live for Friday and Saturday night. But there's a bad side to that, because when there's nothing to do, you turn to drugs and fast food, and that counteracts all the. I mean, if they didn't have today, a lot of Paraguayans would be dying of cancers, you know, like all the time, because there's nothing to do here but fast food and clubbing. But you do find a few girls that drink today every day, and obviously you drink today every day, that cleanses your whole body. And you look at some of these girls that don't do drugs, they don't do fast food, but they drink today every day online, and they look like glowing. Like it's in summertime, probably not in the winter time, because winter time is when there's nothing to do here. It's like being back in Manchester. You know, it's just fast food, nothing to do. Oh, that's my flight there. But yeah, you look at some of these girls that live in the countryside and they drink today. They live at one with nature in the peaceful, not in the polluted environment. Like the girl that I met, I think I met 2 years ago, and she came back to my hotel room like once, and she was, but you see pictures of her, and in summertime, and she looks glowing, like their skin just glows, and that's good today. The yerba mate, the best drink ever. Even yesterday, I had it after the morning, and 7 months of congestion and food and pollution from Brazil and the city lifestyle of Rio de Janeiro, I just pooped it all out. I felt really clean. Even the skin, I was like touching my skin thinking, I feel really clean and really fresh. I feel really light. I feel like all my coal and everything. Even now, I feel really fresh. I had a big pizza last night because I didn't eat for a few days. So, but if I ate it every day, but yesterday after I had the today, after I pooped everything out in Timor-Leste, my body just felt so light. I felt like a chameleon. Felt so happy, so at peace with myself. So yeah, I felt so light and so at peace, like my whole body just felt cleansed. Even now, if you stand up and you just feel really miserable, like, oh, I'm really depressed, really miserable, just think about how you feel, how your colon feels. Go out, have some tea today, have some yerba mate, con jengibre, look at Paraguay and how they make it, look at my other clip, and see if there's anywhere where you can buy it, and notice the difference, how you feel. Everyone in the world should drink it. If it wasn't for today, I probably would never come to Paraguay. But yeah, and you look, everyone's at peace here, everyone's clean. Everyone's clean and everyone's fresh. Compared to Rio de Janeiro, which obviously have sexy girls because they have the sun, they have the sea, but they don't have today. If they had today every single day, wow, Brazilian girls would be the sexiest girls in the world. But right, in my opinion anyway, but right now they're not. Probably anywhere near, but that's just my type. Everyone has different types. I like European types because my European blood. But yeah, everyone's so peaceful here, so calm. Like I have today, and usually I feel some kind of frustrated. Oh, I need to exercise, I need to do this, which is good because you need to push yourself forward towards goals. You know, like, especially on nonstop, I feel like I'm Mike Tyson or something. You know, always angry and always about to kill someone or something. You know, punch something. Or, you know, really frustrated. I've got to work out. I've got to do this. But when you have today in the sun, and you take a breathe, you just feel like, I'm at peace. You know. So please, Brazil, have today because I don't like Assunção because the city, polluted city, and there's nothing to do here, and it ends up making girls and guys turn to drugs and fast food, which counteracts it. So yeah, and you need a life, you need adventure. So please, Brazil, have today yerba mate, and everyone it would be the most sexy people ever, you know. And the whole world, you know, it would be the best life ever. Because they have coffee, but it messes with your hormones. There's all the bad side effects. Yeah, but you go online now and you find any Paraguayan girl, they look really happy, really fresh. A few of them do anyway, it's like the small 1%. You find like the majority look kind of overweight, kind of bloated, and they are the ones that are addicted to fast food and drugs and alcohol, because Friday and Saturday night is the only life here in Paraguay. But they do make a good Friday and Saturday night. Like you can go out and you feel like a celebrity. I mean, I go out and you go out to the club in Barrio Constitucion, and all the girls, all the guys are like, oh, kiss me, come here. Obviously, they might not sleep here on the first night because it's a conservative country and everybody knows everybody. But yeah, I do have that. Like I walk down the street near Barrio Constitucion, and like twice. I hardly ever go out because I hate clubbing, I hate that kind of lifestyle. I like the beach life, but there's good and bad everywhere. And yeah, I think twice it happened. I went out and like girls came up to me and said, "Oh, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me" on the street, and but yeah, you do feel like a celebrity. So there's good, that's the good and the bad. You have good and bad everywhere. But please, Brazil, have yerba mate today con gengibre and mente. I mean, I bought some yerba mate, some Chimarrão, but it's not the same. It's not the one you buy in the street with all the special herbs you get to look after your organs, because herbs are what we all need, is what cleanses your whole body. You know, but all these doctors don't want you to give you herbs. They need you hooked on pills. They don't want you to know about these herbs, which come from the earth, which cleanse everything. So yeah, that's the whole airport. That's the whole airport, guys. We're gonna head to Santiago. That's the big summary. So like and subscribe, guys, and share, and please help me out, because I need to support myself, and I need to cover things. I think that's it now. Back in Ciudad guys, you're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing here. Yeah, back in heading back into Asunción for a flight. So passing through. Back here mainly, my favourite thing to do to Paraguay is just this drink, mate, Tele mate. It's like if I had to come back to this country for anything, this would be it. This would be just the sole reason. Just so peaceful here. I mean, just the whole atmosphere is so peaceful. I mean, I understand. I mean, I used to say, like, I don't understand why people live here, because it's just no adventure. There's nothing to do here at all. It's like the most dead country ever. But today is the #1 thing just to come here for. Just it's so peaceful. I mean, like, I've just crossed the border now from. I feel like a changed person. You know, from Brazil. Like Brazil was like, oh, you know. But you kind of got used to it. Like in Rio de Janeiro, I thought that was normal. I thought it was normal to be that way, to be on edge all the time. I mean, who knows what's normal? There's just different types of normal. There's just different types of everything. So, but I just can't believe how peaceful I feel. Almost kind of like sleepy. You know, like you're walking down the street, you just feel kind of sleepy. Like, yeah, I'm so peaceful, so peaceful. But in Rio de Janeiro and Brazil, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this. Even in the gym, even by the beach. You feel a bit peaceful at the beach, but it's a different type of peaceful. It's like always looking over the shoulder. You got to do this, you got to do that. There's so much to do in Brazil. But here you have this drink sums up. It's really clean. This red stuff, this red herbs. It's good for the higado, which is the liver. Cleanses the liver, and I kind of need it. I mean, in Brazil, it's all fast food, it's all pastries and acai and stuff on the go. And after a while, you just feel kind of bloated and sick. That's why a lot of Brazilians, they look kind of chubby. They look kind of like, you know, bloated all the time, you know, yeah, Brazilians. But here you come to like Argentina, Paraguay, and everyone, a lot of girls kind of look slim. I mean, they look a bit slimmer. You know, obviously not all of them, because they eat a lot of fast food. There's nothing to do here, and so it's just fast food and Netflix. But this is the best thing. Today is the best thing in all of Argentina and Paraguay. But yeah, like if you drink this every day and if they don't eat fast food that much, you know, they'd all be really beautiful, really really slim. They'd all be quite, you know, models, because this cleanses your whole organs and everything. I remember I used to have this last year and I just needed to poo every single time. But because there's nothing to do here except for Friday night and Saturday night, so they take drugs, they do alcohol, and they eat fast food, and that counteracts all this, if you know what I mean. So, because there's nothing to do here. Friday and Saturday night is the only life that Paraguay has. Even now, this is Sunday, and it's just like, even though it's Sunday, it's just this is the most active Paraguay gets on a Sunday. You walk down that way, and it's just completely dead, just dead city, just no one about, nothing to do. Everyone does Sunday, just relaxing with family, but yeah. But it's like that whole life, and they kind of get used to it. But they need action, you need a good balance. You need stress. Stress is a good thing. A little bit of balance and stress is a good thing. If you go for your whole life without stress, you just end up sick. You end up a sedentary lifestyle. So it's good for that. But yeah, you need a good balance. There's no good balance between Brazil and Paraguay. It's like maybe Santa Catarina, you know, that kind of thing. But I like the stress in Brazil because it pushes you to do stuff. But I need this. Brazil needs this to counteract it all, you know, because sometimes the stress and the fast food and everything, and the food on the go, the acai and stuff, it just gets too much. You need something to cleanse your organs. So Paraguay wins for today, but it only wins in that department. But so yeah, if you need to cleanse your body, you know, Paraguay is the only part of it. It's the only country that wins in that. Compared to Brazil, that's the only thing that beats Brazilian. But you need a good balance, you know. I just wish all the girls, because you need adventure here. There's nothing to do. If they had adventure, then girls probably wouldn't turn to drugs, fast food, and everything, which just counteracts all this. Even now, just after a few sips, my whole body just feels neutralized. I feel like so peaceful. You know, my whole body just feels at peace. Usually when you have when you're on the go all the time, and because you eat food and your food gets congested and stuff, and you know, you have to do like a saltwater flush cleanse, like I sometimes do, but that tastes disgusting. And even then, you don't feel the pollution and all the stress goes away from your body. But this natural herbs, all from the ground, this actually washes away all the stress and all the pollution in your body. Just makes it all. like, yeah, it's just like I just feel so peaceful, and it's just good and bad because you need stress, you need things to do also, but also you need the time to relax as well. After to get rid of all the stress. So this is good after you've achieved your dreams. If you need to retire, and you need to relax, this is great. I just wish Brazil had this. I mean, I'm thinking of living in Itacoatiara, returning to Itacoatiara where I had the surfboard. That's a great place to live, just it's so peaceful because mainland Rio, it has the adventure and everything and the mountains, but this gets a bit too stressful. But Itacoatiara, back in Rio de Janeiro, it's really peaceful. You have the surfing, you have the vegan food, the vegan restaurant. The only thing it's missing is this in Brazil. So please, Brazil, if you're watching this, please, we need this. We need this. We need street today. All the herbs that we need this shop. This shop that has all the natural herbs that you find. All these herbs. I mean, on the street and everything, just away from where people will rob it and people will wreck it. All the black African kind of homeless people will wreck it. So yeah, but yeah, they have tea today, but I think it's just full of caffeine. It's like drinking a healthy kind of coffee. But here you have all the herbs that the body needs to clean the whole body, and it just feels so healthy. Look, Brazil needs this, so please, Brazil, have this because Brazil, you'd be a perfect country if you have this. Throw away your coffee. Stop drinking coffee. It makes you all crazy. They drink 8 coffees a day, and it makes them crazy, and it makes them bloated. That's why you look around and you see all Brazilians. Most Brazilians, the African types, they're all bloated and look a bit chubby, like giant teddy bears, which is adorable and cute at the same time. But obviously, you get some girls here that the ones that eat healthy, they don't eat the fast food because I think in Paraguay there's nothing to do, so it's just the girls to come to drugs, fast food, and clubbing and drinking. But here you have this. This counteracts it, but the girls, they end up living a sedentary lifestyle because it ends up getting too peaceful. When you end up getting too peaceful, you end up just watching Netflix all the time, having a sedentary lifestyle, and they eat fast food and drugs, and they do drinking. Even at an early age, by the age of 15, usually all Paraguayans or Argentinians are usually on drugs because there's not much adventure to do. There's not much to do, and the paranoid environments. Yeah, muito gosto para tele. Brasil necessita esta. Muito bom por corpo, por mente. I feel muito tranquilo agora. Muito gosto. Esta número 1 bebida. Todo el mundo. Italiano? Sí. No. Gracias. No. I'm Inglaterra. Yeah, sí, but gracias por decirme italiano. Gracias. But yeah. Todo el mundo necesita esta, because esta herb por limpio hígado, limpio mente, limpio cuerpo. Yeah, necesita esta. Primero 1.
Muy bueno. Gracias.
Gracias, señor. Gracias. But yeah, I just feel so peaceful. But yeah, Brazil needs this. So please, Brazil, if you're watching this, your country would be perfect. I mean, Paraguay is missing the adventure, the mountains, and all the adventure that Brazil has, and that would make it perfect. And all the people coming there, and all the people from all around the world. So yeah, and it needs to stop the sedentary lifestyle. You need a good balance. Like, no place is perfect. If you combine the Ted from Paraguay and you have all the adventure from Brazil, and you got rid of all the homeless and well, not the homeless, but the people that are always trying to rob you in Brazil. The racism and everything. Then Brazil would be perfect if I think this would solve it because it all starts with the body. Everything starts with the body. Everything starts. You have a clear body, you have a clear mind, and then you have a clear agenda, and then you can focus on your goals, and you have a clean life. You have a clean body. You have a clean mind. You start off. You clean your body, and then you have a clean mind, and then you have a clean. You can focus on your goals, and then you have a clean life, and you have a happy life, and a fulfilled life. Because if you just eat fast food and stuff, and that causes anxiety and causes depression, and you end up not achieving your goals, and then it's an endless cycle. Then you end up causing anger. Then you end up getting into corruption, and so yeah, it all starts with the body, guys. So yeah, please, Brazil. Every single country, not just Brazil, needs this. Other countries have tea, like England has its tea. Russia and all these other countries, they have their own things. So yeah, they only have their own herbal teas. But Brazil needs this because Brazil, a lot of them look kind of chubby, and because the hormones are all out of whack because they drink too much coffee, and it makes them crazy, and it makes them, you know, because you have a come down from coffee, you have bad side effects. You drink 8 coffees a day, you get bad side effects. And please, Paraguay, same with you, stop eating. I know there's nothing to do in Paraguay, so but please go to Brazil for adventure, then come back to Paraguay. Brazil is just next door. All you have to do is save up for like a month. Save up for a month, go teach Spanish in Brazil, or you know, just save up for a month, go teach Spanish, go become a model or something, beach model in Brazil, because everyone's just trying to become models in Paraguay and Argentina. See the world. There's the whole world out there. You know, realize that there are guys around the world that would treat you differently, like the way you want to be treated. So yeah. A lot of them end up wasting lives because they end up having a sedentary lifestyle because it becomes so peaceful here. Because then they end up eating fast food and getting depression and staying indoors. And it causes too much anxiety. Once you don't take the leap, once you don't do adventure, once you don't stop exploring new horizons, it becomes, you get anxiety and you build up too much and you end up just not doing it. So yeah, stop the fast food. You don't have to. There's a good balance between fast food. Just have it like once a week. Go out once a week. You know, that'll get rid of the depression, the anxiety, and go explore the world. And then you have to set a day. So yeah, you need a good balance, guys. Yeah, I'm in the world's smallest airport now. Asunción para Santiago, Santiago para Miami. So pequeño tempo. Yeah, this is muy bueno. Hey guys, we're in the world's smallest airport ever. Going to go to Asunción, then Santiago to Miami. It's so small, it's just, this is it. Really small. Compared to the one in London, which is, you get lost easily, but here it's impossible to get lost. No perdido. But yeah, I got my, found this, bought this in Ciudad del Este. It covers your whole head, so you're like a dog. So I come dormir like a dog. Like a cachorro, pedo. It could be a pedo, it covers my whole face. Really comfortable. See how it is, guys. I'll update you when I'm in Santiago. This is it, totally empty. Well, yeah, ghost town. Really tiny plane, really tiny. I'm a bit worried actually because I've not been in one of these. I've not been in a flight for ages. I'm used to traveling by coach. This is, right now I'm chewing ginger because usually they have ginger pieces in the drink of today. So I'm chewing on ginger now. Cleanses all your organs. And that's the way you got to chew ginger as much as you can. And that's what cleanses all your organs. Oh, the smell of the plane. I've not smelled that. You know, flights of certain planes have certain smells. I've not had that smell for years. Best people ever. They have the best just landed in San Diego. I love seeing the Andes. I came here, I was here 4 years ago when I first started my South American tour. I had to get a flight from Canada. I had a layover in Canada and I had a layover in Santiago. So I'm here. It's weird. This street, as you can see, this airport is much bigger. It's weird. The one in Asuncion is like the size of a house, but this one is huge. Well, compared to, not huge, but like, you know, many people know Santiago as well. It's like a dusty little town, city that, I don't really like it, but yeah. But as you can see, they have the mountains here. It's weird, it's totally sunny here, completely different weather. But it's not like humid, like, thing is, I was in Asuncion yesterday and I was sweating, I couldn't stop sweating. Every time I'm in Asuncion, I sweat and it's so much hotter than it feels in Brazil, which is strange. People think, oh, Brazil is so hot, it's the hottest country. No, Asuncion, Paraguay in summertime is freaking hot. Like, I have like 5 showers a day, air conditioning, and it's mosquitoes bite you all the time, much more than Brazil in summertime. Yeah, I'm actually going to say, yeah, that's part of the airport as well. It's huge. It's really strange because people go to Asuncion. I think people thought Asuncion was more popular. But yeah, I really need a wee now because my baños, I drank today this morning again because I need to cleanse out my organs after Brazil making me feel really, you know, that's why people in Brazil, like I said, they look like ogres, like, because the food, they don't have today. You have a mate or anything like that. But yeah, I've already seen some happy. This song reminds me of a video I watched, a sheep where a sheep died. It's adorable. If you know which video I'm on about, anyway. If anyone's watching this video, they know which video I'm on about. The one where the sheep died. It was really adorable. If Chan's watching this. But yeah, the adorable Brazilian funny girl. Let's get some banana. I'm gonna wheel like crazy. I'm not sure if this is men or women. Yeah, I've already seen it. I got off the flight and I just saw a few adorable Chileans. They're so adorable. The most adorable Latin Americans by far. They just have the best humour. They're so funny. It's unbelievable. Like, they just look at you and they all look cute. They're cute, like cute squirrels. I mean, they're not sexy, but they are cute. Look here. It looks like I'm in USA. The white and the blue, the mountains. Yeah, so it's really like I just got fresh air, and it's just got some indigenous people, really. And but yeah, it's chilly. It isn't like really hot like Asuncion was. Asuncion was really sweaty, really humid, but it's really fresh weather. So yeah, the only bit of Santiago we'll get to see. Yeah, it's just surrounded by mountains. It's usually, when I came here, it was a really dusty city, but like I said, this looks really nice. It looks really modern, but really chill, really relaxed. It's like Mexico. Because it's really relaxing atmosphere, because the people are just the best personality, you know, of Brazil. If you're looking to make friends, not in Brazil, in all South America, looking to make friends, come to Chile. But yeah, like I arrived when I was in the coach station 2 years ago, and it was really dusty. Obviously, when you arrive by bus, like I said, you always arrive in the worst parts of the city. I just find it really dusty, like really polluted. And they have Dunkin' Donuts though, but I got sick of the Dunkin' Donuts because I didn't eat Dunkin' Donuts for so long, and I was sick in a bin. I was up all night, and it was my first time when I first arrived in South America, and I was really stupid. But I returned back to Buenos Aires. You see, they always carry these buckets. Really, it feels so fresh. After today, I just wish they had mate here because I feel amazing after mate. So, I love especially if you have today here. I think we only have today in Paraguay, which makes you feel so refreshed. And like, they usually carry these flasks around to drink it because it just cleanses the whole organs and just really chills you out. Like, you don't feel like any frustration on it, you just feel like in heaven, floating in a cloud. You feel amazing. But hopefully, I might get some Dunkin' Donuts there actually, because I haven't Dunkin' Donuts in ages. But I'm going to the USA, so I might not as well. Search. you have indigenous people here, like I always wear those hats and stuff, because especially in Chile. Yeah, it's probably the only bit of Santiago we'll see, but really cool atmosphere. Really funny, like you feel like the atmosphere just feels so chill, and so like chilly, you know, but like just so that you can have a laugh. Like these girls behind me are laughing, they're having a good laugh because it's such a relaxing atmosphere. Like if you go online, you speak to any Chilean, you can have a great laugh with them. They're not stuck up, they're not like Buenos Aires or a bit of people in Asunción. They're not like so frustrated because of the city lifestyle, because they have nature and they also have city. They have a bit of both, but they're not crazy off coffee like Brazilians. That's why they have the best personality. Yeah, well, I'm here. I've got to change my money because I've got to buy one of those hats. I love those hats so much. They make it look so classy. I wore one when I was climbing Machu Picchu. A friend gave me one when I was in from Santa Catarina. Oh yes, Bounty. You have English chocolate here, and Reese's. Oh, this is what I love about Chile. I think Chile's like Colombia, has all these American and English chocolates. But I miss Bounty so much. Oh, I wish I was staying here overnight. If I was staying here overnight, I would get a hotel room and just make love to these Bounty bars. Are these actual cakes? Miniature. Oh, the cups are the best. Oh crap. I can buy some. I can buy some and take some. How much? 28 US dollars. Freaking. I've got to change my money. I've only got Paraguayan money. Okay. Don't want a short dick, man. Love this music from the 90s. The woman that sings this, she reminds me of Argentinian girls. She's like addicted to watching music videos like this. I saw the music for this, it's really addictive. Oh, shut up. Hola, disculpe, amiga. ¿Tienes cambio de dinero?
Sí, afuera.
Afuera.
Outside, yes.
Ok, gracias. ¿Qué es eso? Love this song. Don't you weenie, teeny weeny, devil's little swift weak man. Peanut count. Oh, jeez. Man. So yeah, English guy tries pumpkin spice latte for the first time in Chile after traveling. I've traveled so many miles. The past few days I've just been traveled. The past few days I was in Rio de Janeiro and Ciudad del Este. Got a bus, 3-day bus. No, 1-day bus. I was in Rio de Janeiro, then a night bus to Sao Paulo. Slept for like 2 hours, then I got bus to Sao Paulo to Foz do Iguazu, walked into Ciudad del Este to Asunción, spent 1 night in Asunción, and now got a flight to Asunción to Santiago, and then in a few hours going to Miami. So yeah, and that's all in the space of 3 days or something. Wow, I love this life, wow. I'm just trying to snort up all the pumpkin like you see the girls probably do when they're in America. Oh yeah, I just got this pumpkin. I don't want to drink the rest. So it's just nothing. It's decaf as well, so I'm a proper basic bitch now, they say, as they say in USA. I've never, my first ever Starbucks. Just don't see the point in Starbucks. It's just for trendy nonsense, BS. I'll show you my Chilean money, my Monopoly money. But here they have nature as well, so obviously if they have nature, they're gonna have it's like a mix between Chile's like a mix between Paraguay and Brazil. So they have money with eagles and mountains. Like Brazil, it's all turtles and dolphins and tigers on the money, like Monopoly money. But here they have they just have mountains. So if they have mountains, they're gonna have Obviously they have a leader or something, a guy with a beard, or obviously a bald guy with a beard in every single money, and they have animals on the other side. Like Paraguay, they don't have much nature, so it's just all guys in suits and beards, old guys in suits and beards, and they don't have much nature. They might have a picture of some grass or or a bush or something like that, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and tune in next time for another episode of An Idiot Abroad 3. So yeah guys, message me if you want to learn how to get rich for life, if you want to learn to get passive income. This is all. Show you this. It's all hundreds, thousands. So yeah, message me if you want to learn how to get passive income. Just message me guys. How to get rich for life, how to live free and escape the matrix. And to be free for life. It's just one of the payments about over $1,000 in reals. I wanted to do a video tour of all Santiago because I was here 2 years ago and it was just horrible. I mean, I came from Buenos Aires and I thought I'll go see Santiago for a bit, and I only stayed for like a few hours and I just left because I just hated it. It was so dusty and disgusted, and I felt sick. I felt sick and polluted all the time because there's no today, there's no healthy food. Obviously you got to look at the food, and that's why you go online and you see these people. All the sexy girls are like from Argentina, Brazil. No one ever says, oh, this really sexy girl from. And it's just, yeah, they had lots of some prostitutes on the streets and all this kind of stuff, and frustrated people desperate for sex. But yeah, you don't find the girl next door that you find in Paraguay, which is the farm girl. It's like the if you play Legend of Zelda, then you have that farm girl that's in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You find many of those girls in living in Paraguay in the farmland, and they look so fresh because they have tereré. They drink tereré, which feels so healthy. And I just had that milk before that, and I felt really horrible. Compared to how usually after having the tereré mate, I felt so fresh this morning. And then I went back to the normal diet, like other people drink, like that leche, the milk, and I went to the city to find some tereré, but it was none. It was just such a polluted, unhealthy city. This is, Brazil has healthy fruits and everything on the street, all those fruits on the corner. But Chile has nothing with the fruits. It's all Dunkin' Donuts and faces. I never felt so polluted and disgusting while I was in the city. I felt that way in Buenos Aires, but Buenos Aires has tereré, yerba mate they have on the street. But yeah, I got robbed by the taxi driver. The taxi driver robbed me. He took all my money off me. So yeah, don't come Santiago, guys. There's nothing in it, and everyone's frustrated and horrible. And so yeah, it's probably my worst. I mean, obviously, yeah, Bolivia. Bolivia's probably the worst, but Santiago, probably the second worst for the well-known cities. But don't come Santiago, guys. Is not much to say. You do have a few European people there, but yeah, gonna get ready for the fly now. But yeah, it's just yeah, the taxi driver robbed me. He charged me all the money. He said, if you don't give me all your money, I'm gonna take you to the police, and it's really corrupt. Even though I did, he took all my money off me. That wasn't the full price. He made me pay double just for being a foreigner. And when I came back on the taxi, someone, I finally got some money from work, and I came back on the taxi, and I made sure that I didn't get. But he tried to get me to close the door. I opened the door straight away and just threw the money in, and he tried to get me to go. No, come here, come falta, two falta, which means not enough. But it was enough. I gave him way more. So yeah. Don't come Santiago, guys. Stay in there where the nature is. Or even at Sean and after today. So we've got a few hours to kill, and that great feeling that I said I was feeling amazing after drinking today, this morning, and the day before. I just had some milk and and now I've got back to feeling like everybody else, feeling horrible, because I think the milk and everything just taking over my body has affected me straight away. But yeah, it just cleanses your whole body today. So what we're going to do is do a little test. We're going to go find some today in Santiago right now. Find some tereré, some street yerba mate, and probably feel just like it was before, clean the whole body, cleans the whole body. Because I don't think we're not supposed to drink milk, but yeah, I feel really groggy and horrible, like those people behind the Starbucks working. I feel like them. I feel like everybody else now. I feel superhuman though when I drink today. So let's go search for some. Go search for some after this on. I guess that's but yeah, I got my shirt off, and I'm wearing a shirt, and a woman just crossed me before, and she's like, "Oh, muy gustoso, muy gustoso." So they're really nice in Chile, really cool. So let's go hunt for some today.